Hello, my name is Haley, and today I have with me this set of the 12 colors of Beetles Builder Gel. And I also have this one bottle. It's a slightly larger bottle, and it's the Cover Nude color. It is number D009. So today I just got these, and I decided I wanted to swatch them and play around with them a little bit. I've been using the Beetles Builder Gel for a little while now, and I really like it, but normally I just use the clear Builder Gel, which this is that right here. This is all I've ever used. It's just a clear, thick builder gel, which is really great for putting on natural nails to strengthen them and help them grow, or for building out nails with it as well. So I really like it and I use it all the time, but I figured I am a licensed cosmetologist, and some of my clients like to have just simple nude or French tip nails, and I figured it'd be good to get some colors of builder gel so that for those clients I can just use that instead of having to do the clear and then put gel polish over top. So today we're going to be doing swatches of these 13 different colors and just kind of seeing what they all look like, because I know sometimes whenever I'm interested in buying nail products I go to YouTube to see if anybody has already bought them, and so I can see what they actually will look like, because sometimes the pictures don't exactly do everything justice. So I will link all of these products down below. I got them all off of Amazon, so I can link those in the description if anybody's interested, but let's go ahead and get started with the swatches. Okay, so I'm going to be starting with the larger 15 milliliter bottle of the D009, which is the Cover Nude. My camera's not focusing on it, but I'll put the number up on the screen somewhere because my camera might just not focus because the text is white on a light background. It's just kind of doesn't translate well on camera. So, but this is D009, and this is what they call their nude cover. This is what I have on my nails currently, so that's what it looks like. It matches pretty well with my skin tone. It's maybe a tiny bit like peachy, but it's still a pretty good match. In real life, it looks a little bit peachy. But I've got my swatch stick all etched out and buffed, so I'm gonna just do a thin layer to start, and then I'll probably do 2 coats, and we'll see what this looks like. Okay, so here's what this one looks like on the swatch. It's just kind of a nude light color. This is what it looks like on my actual nails, because that is what I have on right now. So just kind of a light peachy, basically, yeah, just Cover Nude. So you could tell it's a little bit sheer when you have it in thin layers. You can see like on my natural nail where my free edge is, it kind of looks white, which it's all just this color, but because it kind of shows the white through, it's a very natural look, which is nice. But it is a little bit sheer, so probably depending on what your skin tone is underneath, it's going to make the color just a little bit different, but that's good for when you're trying to do cover nudes, because then it helps match it a little bit better, in my opinion. So that's what this color looks like. Now we're going to move on and go ahead and unbox our 12 pack. So this 12 pack, there's 2 options on Amazon. The first option was one where it's the same like colors as far as the nudes and the pinks and stuff. One of them came with a clear and one of them came with a milky white. So I got the milky white version because I already have clear. So this is what it comes with. So these bottles are a little bit smaller. They are 7.5 milliliters instead of 15 milliliters. So they're half the size of the large bottles, but it's still quite a bit, and it'll go quite a long ways, especially if you're not using it all the time, which you probably wouldn't really be with these colored ones. I doubt for most clients who are going to get like regular nail polish, you probably just use clear because you can get those in the big bottles. But for people who want specifically the color built out, or the nail built out of the color, these would be a good option. So I'm just going to kind of go through. There's 2 layers here, so there are 12 in total. So I'm going to go through and just start swatching them. And this is all going to be the same process where I'm going to do 2 coats of the builder gel, and then at the end we will go ahead and do a top coat on all of them as well. Alright, so here are what our final swatches are looking like with our top coat on them. So this is the individual bottle, D9, and then from here it's D11 through D22. Overall, the colors are really pretty. There's a few of them in here that I really, really like, and then some that I'm like, not such a super fan of. Just, I'm not like super into like the orangey kind of tones, but I really like these kind of pinks and these mauve-y colors. I do wish that there are at least a couple like darker colors, like darker browns, just because for people with darker skin tones, they may want something a little bit more deep in color if they're trying to get like a nude match. Like the darkest one is probably this one right here, which this would be D18. And it's just, I mean, it's really not that dark. It's like a medium brown if I'm being generous. So that's kind of unfortunate, I was kind of hoping for at least a couple more deep browns, but it is what it is. I think the colors are all still really nice. But yeah, this is what they look like. One thing I am noticing, I just did these nails today, and there are a couple of them that are starting to lift a little bit. I didn't put a base coat on under these, but I did a dehydrator and a primer, so I'm thinking maybe I need to use the Beetles gel base coat. Their instructions don't say anything about that. This is the instructions that came with the Builder Gel set. And all it says is trim, file, and buff natural nails. Wipe nails to ensure nails are completely dry, clean, and oil-free, which I did. And then wear a nail form if you decide to. If not, you can just paint it right on your nails. And then apply the Builder Gel. So it doesn't say anything about a base coat or a primer or anything. I did use a dehydrator and a primer. And my nails were super buffed and cuticles were gone. So, I'm going to probably have to take off at least a couple of these that are lifting already, and see if I put on a base coat underneath, or possibly the nail glue that comes with the, like the full cover tip Beetles set, that sticks full cover tips on. Maybe if I do a layer of that first, then it will, stick a little better. So I will test that out, and I will put a little update at the very end of this video. But so far I really like the colors. I'm just hoping, like the clear Builder's gel, I really don't seem to ever have a problem with that lifting or anything. So I'm hoping that with these colored ones I won't have a problem if I use the a base coat underneath. With the clear stuff, most of the time I usually have tips on. I don't usually just use my natural nails, so it's possible that because my natural nails are flexible, it's lifting, whereas with tips, they're not flexible, so wouldn't really have that same issue. Or it could just be the formula being different. I really don't know, but I will have to do some experimenting and see if I can get to the bottom of that and prevent that from happening on natural nails, because that's what this is supposed to do, is stick to your natural nails and help them grow out, and reinforce them. So I'm hoping that I won't have issues with it, because I really like these colors and I want to be able to use them, but not if they're not going to last. So I will try to figure out the best method of application. Okay, so just a little update. These two nails were the ones that were lifting, and I basically was able to just peel that Builder Gel off in like one solid layer off of those nails. So the other ones so far seem to still be good. I've kind of gone around the edges and tried to see if I notice any spots that are lifted, but the rest of them, and on my other hand, they seem okay so far. So I'm going to try with these two. I'm going to do a coat of this just base gel, base coat, just to see if that will help make the Builder Gel stick a little bit more. And we will see. I will probably do a little bit of a wear test. I'm going to keep these on for a bit, and I'll just kind of update if any of them seem to be lifting anymore in the next few days or come off. So I'll put that in the end of this video as well. Alright guys, while you are enjoying these last little clips and shots of the final swatches, I just want to give another update on the wear test of that initial set. So after the last clip where you guys saw those couple of nails peeled off, I did replace those nails with a Beetles base coat underneath, just the regular gel base coat, and they did hold up okay. There was another nail, I think the following day on my left hand that peeled off that I did the same with, and then after taking a shower a couple days later, there were a few more that had lifted, so I removed the lifted ones, replaced them with the base coat underneath, and after that I didn't have any more issues with the ones that I replaced or the ones that I had never replaced that were still just holding on from the initial set. But just a couple days ago, I decided to completely take off that first set, do a brand new set with, instead of using just the regular polish base coat, I used the Beetles nail glue, which is the glue that comes with their full cover tips, which I really like their nail glue. I think it's very strong and secure. So I was like, I'm gonna try using that as a base coat underneath these nails, and it's been a few days now and I've had absolutely zero problems with lifting or peeling or anything of that sort. So I definitely think if you are going to buy the Beetles Builder Gel, I would also get their nail glue, which again, I will link all of the products used today in the description for you guys, but I definitely think that is the way to go, just to ensure that that Builder Gel is going to really, really stick to your nails, and you're not going to have any issues with lifting or peeling. So definitely would recommend the nail glue if you're going to purchase any of the Builder Gel. But yeah, that's my final little update. So let me know if you guys would like to see any videos about application process, removal process, or any other suggestions or ideas that you have. Please go ahead and comment them down below, and I look forward to reading them. But otherwise, that is it for today's video. Hopefully you enjoyed watching me swatch these Builder Gels, and I will see you next time.